Hey, how's it going? Matthew Ventures here. and I just have some feedback on the Justin Guitar website. I have to say, I love Justin Guitar. It's an amazing resource. I have given some donations to support the effort, but after a few months of using the system, I have to say it's a little bit frustrating because whenever I log onto this website, there's only two things that I'm trying to do. And despite those two things probably being the most common user action, it's so hard to do that with this website. So I would love if the user interface could be redesigned to accommodate that. Number one, when I go onto the website, I want to go to the last lesson I was at. And I don't know how to do that. It's so unclear. I mean, I'm logged into my account. I should have a button here that's just resume studies, or resume lesson. There's no sort of resume going on here. I have to, right now, this is literally what I do. And on the phone, oh my gosh, it's near impossible with all the buttons you gotta press. And count the clicks with me here. 1, I go down to the lessons drop down. 2, I select grade 2, which is the current lesson I'm on. 3, I collect lesson 11, which is the current section I'm up to. Or rather, I might be on the weak mamba, so that's my 3. And then 4, I click the song for lesson. And all tied into that is not only does the user have to click 4 or maybe 5 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So not only do they have to click 4 times, they have to remember what lesson they were on. Holy shit, that sucks. And you have to remember all the different drop downs. I forgot several of the steps. And oh my god, that's a pain in the ass. I hate that. That sucks. Especially because you've got this awesome system here where you can mark as complete. So why can't I just resume? Like there should be a button right here, like resume, and it should bring me to the last lesson I completed, or like the one after the last lesson I completed. Like wouldn't that make a lot of sense? So please, please, please add that. That's the number one thing I'm doing. And the number 2 thing is I want to practice. So I either want to see a new lesson or I want to practice. And I love the practice tool that you guys have. Again, though, it's so inaccessible and it really grinds my gears, folks. So what you got to do for that is wherever you are on the website, you've got to first go to your dashboard. So I've looked for practice and it's not down here or down here. Maybe it's here. No, it's not there either. So it's like, what the hell? I know there's a practice tool here. How do I get there? And you have to go to the dashboard. So I was already on the dashboard, but usually it's the case I'm in the middle of a lesson and I'm like, okay, I want to go try that. And so I have to first go to the dashboard, which is 1. And then 2, I'm in the practice down here. So wait for that to load. And then 3, I go to my practice. And then I can begin. So that's what I have to do for that. Again, it's a pain in the ass. Dashboard to practice. I'm literally just doing 2 things. Practice and resume lesson. I wish there was just 2 buttons right here to do that because it's the most common thing. How often am I going here to practice my ear training? Like that could all be scooped into like under this lesson tab or knowledge. I mean, how often am I going to click this essential knowledge tab? I bet like 1 in 1,000 users is going to be looking for the chords in the drop down menu here, or actually chords is pretty useful, or like the essential knowledge or something like that in the drop down here. Or the songwriting and the music. It's so frustrating because it's like those are the 2 things I want to do. Practice and resume lesson. So please, Justin and the Justin Guitar web team, please, please, please make the site a little bit easier to use. I love the site and I want to use it, but it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. So please help me out, okay? Thank you.